Welcome to 50 Plus Health Guardian, where you don't just live longer, but live better. Don't let age limit you. Join us to build a healthier, more confident, and proactive version of yourself at any stage of life. Shocking. 4. Types of nuts are silently poisoning people over 50, and 4 that could save your life. Do you eat nuts every day believing they're good for your heart, your brain, or your weight? But if you're over 50, it's very possible that one of those nuts is silently damaging your liver, raising your blood pressure, and disrupting your memory. And you have no idea. Imagine you're a professional chef. You make a living by tasting and analyzing flavor, but one morning you wake up and realize that everything you eat tastes metallic and bitter, and it lasts for weeks. That's the true story of Jenna Van Growski, a 50-year-old chef in San Francisco, as reported by ABC News. After eating just a small amount of pine nuts, Jenna developed pine mouth syndrome, making every bite, every sip of water, and even toothpaste taste horrible. She shared, "I started to panic because I couldn't taste anything. It seriously affected my job and my entire life." Jenna's story is a wake-up call for millions over the age of 50. Pine nuts, thought to be luxurious and nutritious, can actually cause digestive issues, drug interactions, accelerate cellular aging, and completely destroy your sense of taste. According to the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, eating the wrong types of nuts can increase your risk of heart disease by up to 48%, especially in people over 60. And the scariest part is, many of these harmful nuts are right in your kitchen, in your daily snack bag, in the healthy breakfast you thought was totally safe. Are you eating peanuts for protein? Eating cashews to curb sugar cravings? Eating macadamia nuts because they're good for the heart? The truth may shock you. Some of these nuts may be damaging your liver, spiking your blood sugar, triggering chronic inflammation, and even interfering with the medications you take every day. Have you experienced eating healthy but still gaining belly fat? Constant fatigue, even after a full night's sleep? Repeating stories, forgetting names, struggling to stay focused? Don't rush to blame age. The snacks you trust may be quietly causing a hidden health crisis inside your body. In this video, you'll learn 4 types of nuts you should absolutely avoid after 50, even if you've eaten them your whole life. 4 nuts you should eat daily to protect your heart, brain, blood pressure, and bones. And 1 nut that's labeled a superfood, but may actually be a silent killer for middle-aged adults. This is not entertainment. This is a video that could help you prevent serious age-related complications, from stroke to cognitive decline to loss of mobility. If you skip this, there may come a day when you look in the mirror and ask, "Why is my body falling apart, and no one told me why?" Let's start with the most dangerous nut, one that millions eat every day, believing it's a superfood. For 1, pine nuts, the silent health killer for people over 50. Imagine this. You eat what seems like a luxurious superfood, but just days later, your mouth tastes metallic. Your appetite disappears, you start losing weight for no clear reason. And your medications stop working. Sounds like a medical nightmare? That's exactly what pine nuts can do, especially dangerous for those over 50. 1. Pine mouth, the taste disorder that quietly wrecks your health. Pine nuts may seem harmless, until days later, you experience a persistent metallic bitterness in your mouth even when you're not eating anything. This is called pine nut syndrome, and it's far more than just annoying. 2011 study, Journal of Toxicology. 42% of pine mouth sufferers experienced significant weight loss due to loss of taste, reduced appetite, undernutrition. For older adults, loss of taste isn't just unpleasant, it's a serious warning. Sign of declining health, and one that's hard to reverse. 2. Hidden drug interactions. That could be life-threatening. Are you taking medications for blood pressure, cholesterol, statins, or depression? Pine nuts may interfere with liver metabolism, making your medications less effective or even triggering dangerous side effects. The scary truth: over 60% of adults over 65 take 3 or more medications daily, but almost no one is warned that even a few pine nuts per week could make those drugs stop working. 3. Accelerated cellular aging. From the inside out, pine nuts contain high levels of polyunsaturated fats, PUFAs, which easily oxidize when stored improperly, especially in warm, humid climates. 2020 study. Oxidative. Medicine and cellular. Longevity. Oxidized PUFAs increase inflammation and speed up telomere shortening, a major driver of aging and weakened immunity in older adults. You may not feel it right away, but at a cellular level, your body could be aging faster every single day, all because of a harmless snack. 4. Reduced protein absorption, fueling muscle loss. After 50 pine nuts contain enzyme inhibitors that interfere with protein digestion, and for people over 50 who already absorb protein less efficiently, this can be disastrous. Long-term protein deficiency. Muscle loss, weakness, falls, slow recovery. Sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss, is a key reason why millions lose their independence after 60. 5. The most dangerous of all, choking and aspiration. Pneumonia pine nuts are small, smooth, and slippery, making them easy to accidentally inhale instead of swallow. For people over 50, especially those on medications that cause dry mouth, or with swallowing issues, this is a serious threat. Accidentally inhaling a pine nut can cause aspiration pneumonia, a silent killer in the elderly that is hard to diagnose and even harder to treat. Final warning: don't let this tiny nut destroy your health if you're over 50, especially if you take medications, have lost weight recently, feel tired, or have dry mouth. Check your snack jar today. You may be feeding your body's silent enemy. Instead of pine nuts, choose walnuts, almonds, or pistachios, proven to support memory, heart health, and digestion in older adults. 2. The hidden dangers of the queen of nuts, macadamia nuts rich, creamy, expensive, and silently damaging your health day by day. That's the overlooked truth about macadamia nuts, a favorite among many over 50 who believe they're heart healthy, unaware that these nuts may be quietly attacking their liver, cholesterol, digestion, and even their teeth. 1. Ultra-caloric and a hidden weight trap. After 50, macadamias are the most calorie-dense of all common nuts, nearly 200 kcal in just 28 egg, about 10-12 nuts. After age 50, your metabolism naturally drops by 10 to 15%, meaning you gain weight faster even with the same portions. Study. American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Older adults consuming energy-dense but low-fiber foods like macadamias had 2.4x higher visceral fat gain compared to control groups. 2. Luxury. Fats that aren't as harmless as you think. Macadamias contain 22 g of fat per 28 g, including about 3 g of saturated fat, the type that's especially dangerous for those with high cholesterol or heart conditions. Saturated fat raises LDL, bad cholesterol, which is already elevated in most people over 50. Combined with high calories, macadamias are a sweet trap, leading to weight gain and lipid disorders, without warning. 3. Silent. Gallbladder trigger. Especially in older adults, their high fat content stimulates bile production. For people with undiagnosed gallstones, which affects over 15% of people over 60, macadamias may trigger sudden gallbladder pain or acute inflammation. Because symptoms are vague, many seniors don't link abdominal pain to the gourmet snack they ate yesterday. 4. The hidden enemy of weak teeth, crowns, and implants. Macadamias are dense and very hard, making them risky for people with crowns, bridges, implants, loose teeth, weak enamel, or brittle age-related dental issues. Many have suffered cracked teeth or dislodged dental work from chewing macadamias the wrong way. 5. Expensive, but risky when poorly stored. Due to their high price, some seniors opt for cheaper macadamias or older stock, often improperly stored, leading to oxidized fats, free radicals that damage cells, increased inflammation, affecting joints, blood vessels, and memory. Journal of Food Science, 2022. Macadamia oil, when stored at room temperature, begins to degrade within 30 days, producing aldehydes that may damage liver cells. Smarter alternatives for that rich, nutty taste. If you love creamy, satisfying textures, try instead dry roasted unsalted almonds, lower in calories, higher in fiber, calcium, and magnesium. Pistachios help control blood pressure, support vision, and naturally regulate portions. Walnuts, rich in plant-based omega-3s, excellent for memory and heart health. Final takeaway, macadamias aren't toxic, but in an aging body, they can be the last drop that tips the balance. If you're over 50, don't let an expensive snack become the silent force dragging your health down each day. Cashews, the sweet imposter that spikes blood sugar, harms kidneys, and disrupts digestion in people over 50. Sweet, creamy, soft, and packed with risks you likely don't know about. Cashews, a nut often seen as safe and healthy, actually pose serious dangers for adults over 50, especially those with pre-diabetes, kidney stone risks, or a weakened digestive system. 1. Blood sugar warning, a sweet killer for pre-diabetics. Each 28g serving of cashews contains about 9g of carbohydrates, much higher than most other nuts. For adults over 50, 25% of whom already have diabetes and nearly half are pre-diabetic, this is a serious red flag. Harvard School of Public Health. Cashews have a medium glycemic index, GI, and consuming them in excess can spike blood glucose levels, raising cardiovascular and nerve-related risks in older adults. Even worse, cashews are low in fiber, so they don't slow sugar absorption, leading to rapid and prolonged blood sugar spikes, which an aging body can't easily manage. 2. Cashews. Higher risk of kidney stones, plus bone loss. Cashews are rich in oxalates, compounds that bind with calcium and form calcium oxalate kidney stones. Even scarier, adults over 60 have 3x higher risk of kidney stones. Oxalates block calcium absorption in the gut, silently contributing to osteoporosis, only detected when bones have already weakened. 3. A hidden choking risk, especially for those with swallowing issues. Cashews may be soft, but they're slippery and easy to inhale if not chewed thoroughly. For seniors with dysphagia, swallowing difficulties, or dry mouth due to medication, this can lead to aspiration pneumonia, a life-threatening complication with slow recovery. Many have been hospitalized from choking on cashews, a seemingly innocent snack that led to acute respiratory distress. 4. Contains digestive enzyme inhibitors, silently weakening older guts. Cashews contain enzyme inhibitors that impair protein digestion, which is particularly problematic for older adults who already struggle with nutrient absorption. Prolonged protein deficiency, muscle loss, weakness, frequent falls, poor wound healing, a dangerous health spiral. That could all start with a handful of cashews. 5. Industrial processing, NOx, liver damage, plus hypertension risk. Most commercial cashews are oil-roasted and salted, high sodium, fluid retention, high blood pressure, low-grade oils. Oxidized fats, free radicals damaging your liver and heart. Even sweet-roasted cashews sold on the street may contain added sugar, artificial coloring, hydrogenated margarine, a mix of sweet toxins that seniors should avoid at all costs. Smarter alternatives. Craving richness? Try raw or dry-roasted almonds or unsweetened almond butter. Want crunch? Choose in-shell pistachios. Naturally slow down your snacking. Need brain support? Grab walnuts. Rich in plant-based omega-3s. Final takeaway. A personal health check. Do you have fluctuating blood sugar, lower back pain, or frequent bloating after meals? Look at the cashews in your diet. They might be the missing link in your health struggles you never suspected. 4. Peanuts, the overlooked danger. Silently harming people. Over 50. You may think peanuts are a healthy, affordable source of protein and heart-friendly fats. Millions of people over 50 used to believe that too, until they faced unexplained joint pain, digestive issues, and rising blood pressure. Here's the truth. Peanuts aren't nuts at all, and they're not nearly as safe as you think. 1. Not a tree nut, but a legume. That easily grows mold and produces aflatoxins. Peanuts grow underground and belong to the legume family, not the tree nut family like almonds or walnuts. This moist, dark environment makes them highly susceptible to mold, especially Aspergillus flavus, which produces aflatoxin, a toxin that damages the liver and increases the risk of liver cancer. Both the WHO and FDA classify aflatoxin as a Group 1 carcinogen, confirmed to cause cancer in humans. Older adults often have weakened liver detox functions, making it harder to eliminate aflatoxins and increasing the risk dramatically. 2. Triggers low-grade inflammation. Worsens. Heart, joint, and brain health. Peanuts are very high in omega-6 fatty acids and contain almost no omega-3s to counterbalance. Consuming too many peanuts, imbalanced omega-6 omega-3 ratio, creates a pro-inflammatory state in the body. American Institute of Geriatric Nutrition. Low-grade chronic inflammation underlies nearly all age-related diseases, from arthritis and atherosclerosis to cognitive decline. 3. Dangerous interaction with blood thinners. Often overlooked, peanuts contain significant amounts of vitamin K, which can interfere with blood-thinning medications like warfarin and Coumadin. Taken together, this can reduce medication effectiveness, raising the risk of blood clots and strokes, with most people unaware that the real culprit was peanuts. 4. Roasted peanuts. Heat-induced toxins that affect memory. Most commercial peanuts are dry roasted at high temperatures, a process that produces acrylamide, a neurotoxic compound linked to long-term brain damage. Journal of Nutrition and Food Chemistry, 2018. Accumulated acrylamide causes nerve damage and may contribute to early memory loss in older adults. 5. Toxic breaths from industrial peanut butter. Popular peanut butters, even those labeled natural, often contain hydrogenated oils, trans fats, refined sugar and salt, metabolism-disrupting preservatives. The result? Your liver works harder, blood pressure rises, and cholesterol becomes unstable, especially dangerous for seniors with existing health conditions. Final advice: peanuts aren't for everyone. If you are over 50, living with heart disease, joint pain, liver issues, or taking blood thinners, experiencing bloating, fatigue after meals, or worsening memory, it's time to review your diet. Peanuts might be the silent threat you never suspected. Avoiding the wrong choice is one thing, but choosing right is even more powerful. And here are 4 nuts you should eat daily after age 50. Number 1. Almonds, the bone, brain, and digestion. Defender for people over 50. Did you know? A hip fracture after age 60 can lead to permanent loss of mobility or even death within just 1 year. You'll be surprised to learn. Just 15-20 almonds a day can significantly reduce that risk. Almonds, the glue that holds aging bones. Together, almonds are rich in calcium, 97-28G, vitamin E, and especially magnesium, a trio that strengthens bones, prevents calcium from hardening blood vessels, directs calcium into the bones where it belongs. After 65, bone density declines rapidly, but just 1/4 cup of almonds daily helps your bones survive the aging process. Almonds are heart-healthy too. Their monounsaturated fats help reduce LDL, bad cholesterol, easing strain on the heart and lowering your risk of atherosclerosis as you age. And that's not all. Tufts University research shows almonds help prevent oxidative damage to brain cells, preserving memory and focus. Their skin is rich in flavonoids, which, when combined with vitamin E, create twice the antioxidant power. An underrated benefit: relieves constipation. With 3.5 b of fiber per serving, almonds are a natural remedy for constipation, an issue affecting over 40% of people over 60. Safety tip: almonds can be a choking hazard if not chewed well. Consider chopping or grinding them if swallowing is a challenge. Summary: a handful of almonds a day, a natural medicine. For stronger bones, a sharper mind, a healthier heart, and smoother digestion after 50. The 2. Walnuts, the ultimate brain, sleep, and vascular support. Nut for aging adults. Worried about Alzheimer's? Or just finding yourself forgetting names and tasks more often? Look no further than the walnut, a brain-shaped nut that's also the #1 brain protective food for adults over 50. A superfood for cognitive clarity, walnuts are the richest plant source of omega-3 ALA, which preserves the structure of brain cell membranes, supports neural signal transmission, shields neurons from inflammation and degeneration. Journal of Nutrition: older adults who consumed 1.5 oz of walnuts, 42G, daily for 8 weeks showed significant improvements in processing speed and mental flexibility. Polyphenols, plus melatonin, a neuroprotective duo. Walnuts contain polyphenols that cross the blood-brain barrier to reduce brain inflammation, a key driver of Alzheimer's and cognitive decline. They also supply natural melatonin, helping seniors who struggle with insomnia or light sleep. Great for the brain and the heart with arginine, a vessel-dilating amino acid, and antioxidant polyphenols. Walnuts improve vascular flexibility, help stabilize blood pressure, enhance heart medication effectiveness. After 50, healthy vessels, healthier brain, plus healthier heart. Bonus tip: train your brain while you snack crack walnuts yourself instead of buying pre-shelled. Not only does it preserve freshness, but it also exercises fine motor skills, boosting reflexes and finger dexterity in older adults. Ideal dose: 7 to 9 walnut halves daily, a small handful. Store in the fridge to protect the delicate. Oils. Summary: walnuts don't just look like the brain, they truly are a shield for your mind, sleep, and cardiovascular system after 50. The 3. Pistachios, the smart snack for blood pressure, vision, and portion control. After 50, taking blood pressure meds, blurry vision setting in, eating more than you meant to, you might be missing a tiny smart snack: pistachios. Natural blood pressure pill in a green shell. Pistachios are high in potassium, 285 mAs serving, and low in sodium, creating the perfect mineral balance to support kidney function and blood pressure. Penn State University, daily pistachio consumption can lower systolic blood pressure by 3 to 5 ml/h, comparable to some medications, but without side effects. Essential for the 60% of seniors over 65 with high blood pressure. Eye protection for aging vision. Pistachios are the only common nut rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, two powerful carotenoids that protect the macula, central retina, help prevent age-related macular degeneration, the #1 cause of blindness over 60 screens, age, and oxidative stress all weaken vision daily. Pistachios are your little-known eye armor. Eat less, feel fuller, thanks to shell signals. Pistachios come in shells, which naturally slow down your eating and help regulate portions without tracking every bite. International Journal of Obesity, older adults eating shelled pistachios. Consumed 25% fewer calories but still felt full and satisfied. Bonus, regulates blood sugar and supports mental focus. 1 serving, 28 g, offers 3 g of fiber, great for stabilizing blood sugar, reducing insulin spikes. Especially helpful for the 25% of seniors who are pre-diabetic or have type 2 diabetes. Shelling the nuts also promotes mindful eating, which reduces anxiety and improves focus, especially important for those living alone. Smart consumption. About 49 pistachios day for 1 Oz. Choose unsalted or lightly salted. If you have arthritis, go for half-open pistachios. For easier shelling. Summary: a tiny snack that protects your heart, eyes, blood sugar, and eating habits. That's the power of pistachios. 4. Brazil nuts. Tiny, rare, and the most powerful trace mineral source for aging bodies. You can eat a dozen other nuts a day, but just 1 too. Brazil nuts can provide enough of one crucial trace mineral for your thyroid, brain, and immune system: selenium. Brazil nuts, nature's most powerful selenium source. Each Brazil nut contains around 96 mcg of selenium, or 137% of your daily requirement. USDA data. This is the highest natural selenium content ever recorded in a food, higher than any supplement. Why selenium matters. After 50, selenium helps activate thyroid hormones, critical for body temperature regulation, energy metabolism, mood, and cognitive clarity. After 50, the thyroid often slows down, with symptoms like fatigue, cold extremities, unexplained weight gain, brain fog. Selenium is the key to waking up your aging thyroid. Study from Brazil, 2015. Selenium supplementation improved T3-T4 hormone balance, reduced Hashimoto's inflammation, and boosted energy in older adults. Beyond the thyroid, neuroprotective powerhouse selenium helps maintain the myelin sheath around nerves, boosting reflex speed, mental focus, protection from tremors and mild memory loss. It's also a powerful antioxidant that defends neurons from aging damage, and even slows cellular aging. Selenium is linked to slower telomere shortening, the cellular caps that shrink as we age. European Journal of Nutrition, 2020. Higher selenium levels in blood, slower telomere shortening, slower biological aging. A subtle but practical perk. Prevents constipation. Thanks to its natural oils and fiber, Brazil nuts lubricate the intestines, supporting digestion, especially helpful for sedentary older adults or those with low fiber intake. Important note: Brazil nuts are selenium-dense. Eating more than 2 per day may cause selenium overload, leading to nausea, hair loss, or fatigue. Limit to 1-2 nuts day. Store in the fridge to prevent fat oxidation. Summary: Brazil nuts are tiny, but offer huge benefits for your thyroid, brain, immunity, and aging speed. Sometimes, 2 right nuts are better than 20 wrong ones. What do you think about the 4 life-saving nuts and the 4 to avoid after 50? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit subscribe to 50 Plus Health Guardian for more powerful tips to live longer, stronger, and smarter after 50.